icy out today. It is coming down pure ice this morning. I'm glad I don't have to drive in this. Ugh. I don't know if you can hear that. But that's ice pellets. What? Yeah, you gotta go poopies. Come on, let's go.
The work to be done on my Christmas run is the most tired chore. No girl or boy without a toy. So giddy up, Rudolph, my dear. 8 pair of antennas, onwards ever go. Dasher and Prancer, moving through the December day. On this cold December day.
Good morning, everybody. We look a little weird because I'm using a different lens today. I'm actually using a different camera. But I wanted to show, we're going to give Jamie a bath this morning. And look at him. He is...
Mr. Messy.
Messy.
And I don't mean Lionel.
He's messy. Look at you. But you're still cute. But we'll show you. This is the before. And then you will see the after very, very soon. Bye.
I've got a mistletoe in my hand, and the boys are lining up for my kisses all for one special guy. He's a dreamboat of a man, my own sweet buttercup. I'm just so revved up by his presence. So let this mistletoe moment be that brand new start. Let this mistletoe moment fuse together to Christmas hearts. Let this mistletoe moment give me everything I want. I'm not sure he even knows my name, but that we will remedy. Right here by the Christmas tree is where I'll hold my breath. But he won't know what hit him. See me standing there. The world will disappear and he will man up. So let this mistletoe moment be that brand new start.
Okay, we are up in my studio. I have not recorded up here in a very long time. But I came up here because I have a nice flat surface to work on. And hopefully no one will bug me. And I have all my sweater pieces. They are blocked. And I am going to seam them together. And wow, they came out so nice. And I'll block it again once I sew them together. Oh, they smell good too. I'm sure my dad is going to love this. This is nice. This sport weight yarn makes a really lovely fabric. And someone made a comment on my video today that my stitching is nice and even. Thank you. It wasn't always that way. I do suffer from rowing out, which is something that a lot of knitters have. And what that means is that your knit stitch is usually tighter than your purl stitch, so some of the rows will pop out and you'll have like ridges on your knitting. I don't seem to have that here. And the way I avoided that, I'll just show you really quick, is when I knit, I'm a right-handed thrower, I usually wrap my yarn around my pinky once and knit. However, on this project, when I did my purl rows, because this is a cardigan and I had to go back and forth, I wrapped the yarn twice. And that just gave it a little bit more tension, so my sweater came out nice and even. I mean, there's a little bit of rowing out. I mean, you probably won't be able to. If I hold it to the light a certain way, you might be able to see it, but my dad will not notice. So in honor of this occasion, I am wearing one of my custom fit designs by Amy Herzog. This is a design that I knit, I think, back in 2014. I don't know. It is basically my design that I just plugged into Amy's website, basically, and it's bottom up. Everything's seamed, sleeves are bottom up, and I put in this lace pattern, which I think looks great. I did the crew neckline, which I generally like a higher crew, but this is fine. The only thing about it it fits. Look at the sleeve. Look at the set-in sleeve. Look how beautiful that sleeve is. And look how well it fits me. It's perfect. This sleeve is perfect, which is what I wanted for my dad. So that's why I kind of wanted to show you this. It's a beautiful fit. So I'm going to stand up. It's a little short, and I didn't wear it for a long time because I didn't care for it because it was short on me, I felt. But right now, a shorter cropped sweater, this isn't cropped, but a shorter sweater is in fashion now. So I'm not going to do anything to rip it out. I love it. It's fine. I'm going to stand up and show you the whole thing. So here it is. I actually tend to wear a shirt under it, which makes it look ridiculous. That's why I tend to wear my sweater like this long, kind of down to here. But anyway, this is fine. I love it. Look at the beautiful fit. It's got some waist shaping. Gorgeous seaming. I mean, just look at that. If I do say so myself. It's absolutely stunning. So the yarn, this is a fingering weight sweater, which also makes it fabulous because there's nothing better than a well-fitting fingering weight sweater, in my opinion. I mean, they're light as a feather. They're beautiful. This is Malabrigo yarn sock that I knit this out of. I got it at the LYS that I used to kind of work at. I used to teach a class over there. It is closed, so I don't teach there anymore. All right, so that's that. I'm going to try and make this look like this, and it may take me a couple days. We'll see. Okay, so the only other thing I wanted to talk to you about today is I am knitting Rich a pair of mittens for Christmas. Like, he can hear me. He can't even hear me if he's in the next room and I'm talking loud because the poor man has a hearing loss. And he picked up his hearing aids yesterday and they're great. Fingers crossed so far. So, anywho, he's been asking me for a pair of warm mittens for a year. And I just got around to knitting him a pair. Well, I'm in the middle of I actually started them in late summer maybe, and put them down because I had so much other things I wanted to do. And I am knitting him the Selbu Mittens by Skeindeer. This is her original pattern, the one that started it all. I think it's fabulous. I would love a pair of these. The pattern is written for a DK weight, and so to modify it for a man's hand, I went up to an Aran weight yarn, and I went up several needle sizes. I mean, I think I'm using an 8. Yeah, these are an 8. I'm pretty sure. So I actually had this started. The cuff was done, and a little bit of the rows, the pattern rows were done, but I had to rip some out because I noticed a mistake when I picked them up. But look, how pretty are these? They're beautiful. I love them. I'm pretty sure they're going to fit. I'll slip them on. I mean, they're going to block out too. So, yeah, so this is how they fit me. I still have another star repeat to go. So that is like, yeah, that's like this much left. And then the tip. So that should be plenty long enough for his man hands. And the yarn, okay, so the yarn is Green Mountain Spinnery Weekend Wool in the natural gray color. And I actually had a couple of skeins of this because I bought it to do some color work on a sweater, and I decided not to use this color, and I actually bought another. I didn't even know I had this skein, and when I went to Vogue last year, I wanted to buy mitten yarn for Rich, and I ended up buying another skein. That's okay. I will use this. It's really nice. I really like it. Maybe a hat Dana. This is really nice soft yarn. I love it. It doesn't say what kind of wool this is. It just says wool, but it's lovely and soft. So, yeah, I'm loving this mitten. So I knit from here to here last night and this morning. So I should finish these by Christmas because I have nothing else for Rich. I was going to get him some beer from Hopsy, but Hopsy doesn't deliver to New York anymore. It did a couple weeks ago, and then it's not. Not too happy with that company, to say the least. But anyway, so let's get on to the seaming of my sweater. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to attach the fronts to the backs via the shoulders, and I've put I've put these coilless pins in to show where they should join together, and I'm going to start seaming. So let me preface this by saying this is not meant in any way to be a tutorial. If you would like a tutorial, I would direct you to Very Pink Knits. She has a playlist of all seaming videos that she's done. But I'm starting it out by just adding my yarn and I am joining shoulders together, a bind off to a bind off. So you see these V's right here. So I am going to go under these V's. So I'm going to start with this one. And then I'm going to come over here and go to this one. And I'm just going to keep going all the way. A beautifully seamed shoulder. I'm actually going to end the vlog right here. I will show you some more of my seaming adventures tomorrow, and until then, have a great night and cheers!